This is T. Harv Eker, author of the New York Times #1 best-selling book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and the creator of the world-famous Millionaire Mind Intensive. You know, I'm very well known on radio and television for making the following statement, and the statement is this: give me 5 minutes with anyone, and I can predict your financial future for the rest of your life. That's right. How? Well, in a short conversation, I can identify something called your money and your success blueprint. Each of us has a personal money and success blueprint already ingrained in our subconscious mind. And my friends, it is this blueprint, more than anything and everything else all combined, that will determine your entire financial life. You can be the best business person. You could be the best negotiator, the best marketer, the best salesperson, the best communicator, the best manager. You could be the best at your job. You can know every technique and strategy about real estate and everything about stocks or bonds. However, if your subconscious money blueprint is not preset for a very high level of success, you will never amass a large amount of money. And if by chance you do, you'll most likely lose it. And you know what? The opposite is also true. If your money blueprint is set for a high level of success, you will always make a lot of money and you'll always get to keep it, even when times are rough and when the economy is bad. Now, I know Brazil is going through a downturn in the economy right now. And most people think that means it's no use. If the country's economy is bad, that means your economy will also be bad. But the reality is, that's just not true at all. That is false. The truth is that each of us has our own personal economy, and that has very little to do with the country's economy. Would you like some proof of that? Here's a question for you. When the economy was booming in Brazil just a few years ago, was everyone rich? Every single person must have been rich, right? No, they weren't. Only the very small percentage of people were rich. Why? Because it doesn't matter what the country economy is. Some people are going to be rich, some people will be middle class, and some people will be broke and poor. Because the country's economy doesn't matter. Your economy matters, and your economy is a result of you. Your thinking, your habits, your character, and your actions. You see, it's always the same all over the world. Broke people blame their circumstances on anything and anyone but themselves. Rich people, on the other hand, they take accountability for their lives. And they believe this. They believe, I create my life, I create my success, with or without the country's economy being good, bad, or indifferent. So, my friends, you know this. There's always going to be rich people. There's always going to be middle-class people. There's always going to be poor people. That's never going to change regardless of the economy. The only question is, which of those will you be? You are the root of your success. You are the root of your failure, not the economy. Let's make sure we've got that straight. In fact, when I come to Brazil to teach, I will show you that a poor economy is an advantage to becoming rich, or at least a lot richer than you might be now. So I encourage you strongly to register for the Millionaire Mind Intensive, where we will actually change your money blueprint and reset your money blueprint for very high levels of success. And we're going to do this right at the course, not when you go home. We don't teach this stuff to you and say, hey, do it when you go home. No, it's not like that. We're going to change your money blueprint, your subconscious programming, right there on the spot, right on site, right in that room, right there that weekend. You will walk out of that room with a brand new money blueprint preset for a high level of financial success. I look very, very forward to seeing you at this event. Also, stay tuned for our next video where I'll teach you more about the millionaire mind.